What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions.
Get with this.
Today's video is going to be another first-time reaction to a band that I have never listened to before, even though I've heard their name a lot over the past 10 to 15 years. When I was in a band years ago, I used to see posters for these guys all over clubs in the US. And I don't know what it was, man. I don't really know why I never listened to them. I think maybe when I was younger and I had that closed mind with music, I just saw their image and was like, yeah, I probably won't like this. But for those of you that follow the channel, you know I've done a ton of growing up. I'm throwing all the stereotypes and biases with music out the door, and I'm just checking out music for what it is. And because of that, I've discovered a lot of kick-ass bands lately, man, and I have a lot of you to thank for that. So, this specific song I'm about to do was easily the most requested song by this band in the YouTube comments. And the only thing I know about this band is that they're from Sweden, and more specifically, Gothenburg. And I am a huge fan of the Gothenburg sound. Bands from Gothenburg are the reason that I got into European metal when I was a teenager. So, as far as I'm concerned, these guys already start with some bonus points in my book. So let's not waste any more time. I will link this video in the description below. And today, for the very first time, I am going to be listening to Avatar with the song Bloody Angel live at Poland Rock 2019. Let's go.
The devil's got you beat.
Super rad sounding. Okay, hold on. We're going to go back into that. Just seeing the singer, I remembered what it was, and I'm a little ashamed to admit this because this is like a bad stereotype and it's like judging something before hearing it, but I remember seeing the poster of this band, and when I saw it, there was this phase in the US where like everybody was obsessed with The Crow again, the movie, and I remember seeing the singer and being like, oh great, another Crow dude. That's the reason I never listened to this band. Right? Yeah, I used to be an asshole. But man, we'll talk later. Let's just get more into this right now. This sounds like it's gonna rule. Damn!
When my mouth is filled with lashes and money lost, trying to exit the program, I've seen enough. Defeat was a justice for a lifetime. Where to start? This force is not to resist, or too far. All I did was trying to save them on endless screens, chasing me back to my childhood like in a flea. I got to find us angel, break up the chains, and look what I found in the dirt. with this world.
This is, I mean, way better than I would have ever expected when I first saw images of this band like years and years ago. Right off the bat, the tones are great, man. Those guitar tones are sick when they go into that heavy part, and even their clean parts are really cool. And speaking of the guitars, both guitar players are playing Ibanez Prestige RGs. Now, I don't know if they're the exact same guitars as each other. The build is. It's definitely the same body, the same neck, and everything like that. But they may have different pickups and hardware in them per guitar player. But definitely a Prestige RG. It looks like they've got the, it's going to say Floyd Rose, but Ibanez has their own version of the Floyd Rose tremolo system, which is the Low Pro Edge, or the Edge Zero it could be. I'm pretty sure the Edge Zeros are in the European and Japanese models, and since these guys are from Europe, that's probably what it is. But sick tone, man. I'm really enjoying it, and God, there's a lot I want to talk about, so let's keep going and we'll come back.
She was struggling, something is wrong with this world.
Oh, this crowd is into it, man.
Willing to give it away, all that I love. It's a real sand in the ocean, remember the lies. Lost within withering, they just trying to hide. But I see giants for a lifetime.
We'll come back into this part. Really interesting song structure to me. So I want to lead off by saying these guys are absolute showmen. You can see it in their stage design, in the ways that they're interacting with the crowd. Now, I want to say they're doing something genius with a song like this, where they're building that into the actual song. Like, it's interesting, the ups and downs of the song go from like headbang your face off to that really mellow part for the verses. And what's great about that for the live shows, it's for a song like this, it gives the crowd bursts of energy rather than a nonstop barrage of just going in the pit. So they can go hard for like 20 seconds, catch their breath for 30, 40 seconds, and know when that next heavy part is going, they're just going to go hard. They're going to give it their all in that crowd. Super, super great for connecting with your crowd and just being showman, man. This is awesome. And speaking of the showman part, so this is a festival, so all the lights you're seeing on stage, 99.9% sure every light you're seeing is built into this festival stage. So everybody else on this festival use that, except for their logo hanging up in back that says Avatar, that has the lights built into it. So the only things of their set design that are on stage are the drum riser and the two risers next to it that have the skirts on it in front with the designs. Super minimalistic, but it's clean, it looks good, it's easy to set up and tear down and move out of the way at festivals like this. Awesome, man.
Break up your chains and look what I found in that dirt. Pale matter, but it seems she was struggling. Something is wrong with this world. Fierce bloody angel, the blood is on your hands. Why did you come to this world? Everybody turns to dust. Everybody turns to dust.
All right, before we get to whatever that part's going to be, I'm hoping for a sick guitar solo or something. I want to just knock out gear. Their bass player looks like he's playing a Spectre. And I was a huge fan of Spectre when I was playing bass in a band. even though I never owned one. Every time I touched one, the feel in playing it just felt great. Like, but since I never owned one, I never got experience with it on stage, so I can't really say anything else about just sitting somewhere and trying one out. But you don't see too many Spectres all over the place, and it looks like a Spectre NS, and I know they have a US version, a Euro version. I'm assuming that's a Euro version since, again, European band. I'll make sure to double check that. And then the drummer is playing Tama drums and Meinl cymbals, and we've seen that combination a ton in other videos of European bands. That's because Meinl cymbals also has Meinl distribution, which sells instruments of other companies in 8 different countries in Europe. I can't remember what all of them are off the top of my head, but Tama drums and Ibanez guitars are 2 of those companies that Meinl distribution sells. So it makes sense that I'm starting to see Tama, Meinl, Ibanez all together in a lot of different videos, man. So, man, I hope we're going to get something ripping here. That did not go where I thought it was going.
Blood is on your hands. Come on! The blood is on your hands. The blood is on your hands. Come, mighty angel, break up the chains and look what I found in the dirt.
Oh, great pinch harmonics on the guitar.
Something is wrong with this world. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like how they're bringing that down, how they started the song. More Avatar, please. Dude, super sick. Super sick. Let's go talk about it. This is one of those moments where I have to apologize to everybody that's been recommending this band for like 2 months that I haven't done it sooner. That was sick, man. Fucking sick. Absolutely loved every second of that performance. Not only the music, but the fact that they actually put so much thought into their stage presence and how they're interacting with the crowd. Just total showmans all the way around. Absolutely loved it, and I want to do more. I'm kind of curious if I should go to music videos or anything like that, because I feel like the full force of this band has got to be live, right? I mean, I don't know. You guys probably know. So whatever other Avatar stuff you think I should do, drop it in the comments, because you have my attention now. I will be checking out more of this band, and I hope to God this video does not get blocked by YouTube, because we've been having some bad luck with some of these European festivals lately with the videos. But I don't know, man. I hope it doesn't, because I loved that, and I hope that you guys see this. So thank you guys once again, man. That was great. And if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time, so if you turn the alerts on, you'll be notified the second new stuff comes out. If you liked this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you gave it a like. It helps me a ton. And if you disliked it, no big deal, man. You're free to dislike it. Click that button, move on. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I even have a Discord server that I will link in the description below. One of the best places to recommend videos, because we actually keep track of all of those. And my handle on everything social media related is @TankTheTech. Thank you so much once again for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.